Is being vegan, vegetarian good for the planet, bad for the planet?
I think it's. So I put out, I have very clear views on this, and I got a lot of flack from a lot of people in India because of what I said. But I mean, that's my view.
Which is?
So my view is the way we grow food is the question. The amount we eat is the question. What we eat is the question. Okay? It's not about vegetarianism. The fact that we are growing tomatoes in this crazy manner. In fact, our latest issue of Down to Earth has a cover story from where ICR scientists have done this amazing work looking at wheat and rice and shown how they have lost all their nutritive values, okay, over the years. So you're growing food in a way that you are manufacturing food. Now, that itself, you're chemicalizing it, you're putting poisons into the soil, you put antibiotics. We tested, as you know, we have a lab, so we tested honey, we found antibiotics in it. We've tested chicken, we found antibiotics in it. So those are the problems, the way we grow it. Then, how much we eat, okay? The amount of meat that is consumed today, not forget the fact that that meat is grown firstly by clearing rainforests and using huge amount of water, all the rest of it. Then the amount you eat, okay? And the amount of waste you have. Now, that's not the question in India. The question in India, it's not about vegetarianism because the fact is a farmer in India keeps a cow. Buffalo is a better example because veganism is all about milk and all the rest of it. So that farmer can get a value from that animal. Okay. Now, in India, we follow a farming system in which that farmer keeps the animal, the dung of it is put on the land, you get fodder, which then comes from the neighboring. So it's in technical terms, it's called an agro-silvopastoral system. It's an agricultural system, a pastoral system, and a forest system. In that, the animal is critical. For climate change, the animal is critical because the only risk mitigation strategy, the true adaptation strategy that a farmer has is to make sure that the risk is not just in the crop, but also has an ability to keep animals, which then give it meat, which give it milk, which give it dung. Okay? Now, if you believe in the kind of vegetarianism, veganism, which is becoming an issue, what happens to the Indian farmer? You demonetize their cattle. You take away their ability to be able to use their animal, their livestock, for the value that they will get for it. Okay? I mean, I don't know how many of you keep cattle, but I can tell you from what I heard from farmers, it's not cheap. And you keep them only for the milk rearing period, which is very small. And then if you're a vegan, you don't even have the milk. So I think we need to get the food debate a little right and out of this sort of, it's late at night, so I don't want to say something which will get me even worse press than I normally get. But we need to get it out of all this sort of, I'm a vegan, so I'm an environmentalist. No. You have to talk about how much you eat, how the food is grown, and what benefits does the farmer get. The problem is in the food debate, nobody wants to talk about the industrial farming systems, the intensive food farming systems, the agri-businesses that control the food of the world. They control the way the food is grown, what is supplied to you, the kind of glamour that is built in to the food that we eat. We have a huge campaign against junk food.
Can I ask a question?
And I get so much. I cannot tell you the power of those companies in supplying us the food that we eat and how we haven't lost the battle yet because, but we will probably one of these days. But we were hoping to get a label on the food that we eat, the junk food that we eat, which is simple enough to tell you that when you drink one bottle of Coca-Cola, you have 3 days quota of your sugar. Okay?
Like
or if you have one packet of Maggi noodles, you have a whole day's quota of your salt. Right. So if a child eats a Maggi noodle, one packet, they must eat boiled vegetables after that for the day. Okay, that's the kind of salt, sugar, fat that is going into this food. That's the nature of the agribusiness. Huge, powerful. I mean, we talked about tobacco. This is the real
Sugar
tobacco of business. For that
But in
anymore.
summary, this point, the takeaway is saying that you're vegetarian to save the planet doesn't hold much weight.
It may in the north, where you're eating a lot of bad food, too much meat, growing it badly.
Requires
But if
context.
vegetarianism means that you eat vegetables which are also grown badly, it doesn't help.
It's a bit more nuanced, in summary.
And context matters a lot.
Hi, I'm Nikhil Kamath. I'd love to know what you thought of the episode. Comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.